Hi all, this video is on search engine campaign part 3. In this video, I'll be showing you what is SEO score and the issues related to that and how to resolve all those. Right now in the market, there are various tools, for example, Lighthouse, Skimming Frog and so many. So in this tutorial, I'll be showing you these particular two tools. So let me show that what is Lighthouse. So if you search in the Google search bar with Lighthouse Chrome plugin, you will be able to see this screen. And since I have already added that, so it is showing remove from the Chrome. So now let me show where is it displayed. So if you inspect your website, you will be able to see one tab called Lighthouse. Here you need to generate the report based on some category selected here. So let me execute this for device desktop. So I already did this and found out the scores here. So if you see, the performance score is 36, accessibility is 88, best practices 62 and the SEO score is 91. If it is marked as green and over 90%, then it is actually good. But if it is below the 90%, it is not good, and which suggests that you need to have some improvement into your website. So if you click on each individual icon here, you will be able to see the detailed report. So let's see the SEO. So if you click here, let me expand that a little up. So here you can see it is missing image element alt tag. Okay. And if you click on the past audits, you can see these are the past elements. So in order to improve the SEO, you need to also give attention on the other three parameters here. The performance is basically how your website is loading. Since it is showing a red mark and it is 36, so it needs the proper attention to improve this section. The accessibility is for the disabled person. If a different blind person or different disabled persons are navigating into your site and facing issues to navigate that, so it will show the lowest score in the accessibility section. Usually the disabled persons are using different screen reader to go through the different tabs and to read your site. Best practices is also very important. In order to display your site properly and work properly, you need to give attention to improve your best practices. So let me go into this other tool, which is Screaming Frog. This is one of the best tool which I have found so far in order to go through or analyze your SEO issues and to fix those. So if you see in the search bar, you need to display or add your domain name here and click on start. So it will crawl across your websites. If it shows 100%, we suggest that it is the crawling is done. That means it has completed scanning all your URLs in the website. So I am now in the URL tab. So you need to go across all the tabs to see the reports and resolve accordingly. So let me clarify what is that. First, you need to click on response code. The security external and internal is not associated with SEO, so I am skipping all those tabs. Now I am coming straight to the response code. Here it is important to tell you what is response code. It is nothing but the response being triggered from the server end when any specific request is being made from the browser end. So there are various responses code, for example 500, 404, 301, 302, and it needs to be fixed properly. The 301 is basically when there is any link change happens and moved permanently, and 302 suggests when there is a link change in your website and moved temporarily, which suggests 302. So as per the SEO rule, there should not be any 302. Instead, you need to pay attention to make it 301. Then it comes to 404. 404 is nothing, just a broken links in your website. Any contents contain any pages which is pointing to 404 or broken links, it suggests the 404 response code. So as per SEO, it is actually not a good practice to have 404, and you need to resolve that as early as possible into your website, so that your expected visitors are not facing when somebody is navigating into copy and found out with 404 or broken links. So it essentially have a negative impact in the perspective of the user experience as well as in the SEO ranking. Now the next is 500. 500 is actually when the server is not responding, be due to some malfunctions happens in the server end, so the server triggered with 500 response code. Since this site does not have any 400 or 500 response code, it is showing no results here, but it will definitely show something if your site contains. So in order to fix the 400, you need to go into that particular copy or content of that page to place the right URL so that it would not cause any 404 or broken links. Regarding the 500, you need to see the functional details accurately so that it can be fixed. That's all under the response code. Next is page titles. Let me click on that. So it will show all the page titles being used across your web pages. Now if we click on all, it will show the all the URLs. Here the occurrence tab is important in the regard that it shows in how many pages it is being occurred. So ideally it should be one, and if it is occurring more than once, it should be treated as duplicate. So you need to fix in other pages that the same title should not be occurred in multiple places. Now at the right hand side, if you select the all pages, it will show the all the list of the URLs under your site along with the title names. If you click on the right hand side filter missing, it will show the in how many pages the title is missing. Now if you select at the right hand side, you can see this particular page is showing no title. Now if you click on duplicate, it will show, as I said, the number of pages or places the occurrence happen or duplicacy takes place. If you click on over 60 characters, it will show like here. And now if you click on below 30 characters, it will show here as well. So the best thing is it should be between 30 and 60. If it is exceeding 60 characters, it is not good as well, and which is actually coming at 14.81%. Okay, and if it is going below the 30 characters, which are actually showing in 41 URLs and coming as 25%, then it is also not good. And if you click on the missing, you will see at the right hand at the left hand side the URL does not contain any title. So essentially you need to put a title in this particular web URL. So it is pretty much straightforward and easy to understand which are actually missing and which should be the length of the title here. Now the next is meta description. So in the meta description, it's same thing. You will see the all missing duplicate and everything. So if you click on duplicate, you will see the list of URLs which contain actually the duplicated meta description. So it should be also avoided. No components should contain any duplicate contents in or it should not contain the same copies in two different URLs, whether it is a meta description or titles or a h1 tag or content. Now here also it suggests it should not go over the 155 characters if you are using the meta description. So you can see the lot of URLs which is 49, okay, and which is actually surpassing over 150 characters. So it should not be also good, and you need to fix all those. And if it is going down below 70 characters, it is not also expected. So here you also need an attention to fix this. So I think it is pretty much clear all missing duplicate this actually the parameters for particular section. Now let me click on meta keywords. It is the same thing. There's a list of URLs showing, and at the right hand side, if you click on any particular filter, missing, duplicate, it will show that if it is duplicated in multiple places, so it should be avoided. Now next is h1 tag. So the rule for creating any page, it should contain h1 tag for any title being used inside the copy. But if you are seeing the more than one places the h1 tag is used, it should be avoided. And any particular page, if it is missing h1 tag, it will show here as well. So if I click here at the left hand side, you can see one URL is showing which is missing h1 tag, so it needs to be fixed. And if you click on duplicate, it is actually in 161 pages where the duplicate h1 tag is being duplicated, and in most cases it is showing the occurrences are actually twice, so it needs to be fixed immediately. If we click on over 70 characters, it needs to be fixed as well. In this list of URLs, it is actually exceeding more than 70 characters. Now the another tab is images. So if you click on that, it will list down all the images across your digital asset or website. So this is the time to check whether the valid names are being used for any web pages. So if you see any invalid names are used which are not relevant to particular web URL, change that. Right now, several users are actually searching the images into the search bar. So they would like to put any relevant keyword and want to display the results with the images. So in this case, if any web URLs are containing invalid image names, it will have a negative impact on the SEO. Now the another important thing which you need to check at the left hand side filter section is missing alt tag. So this is equally very important, especially in case of accessibility. When disabled persons are accessing your site with the help of screen reader, they are also navigating across their images. So if alt tag is indicating the proper or valid name, so it will be helpful for them to understand the meaning of that particular images. So this is also helpful for SEO. And in case some images are missing, alt tag will help you out to display what is the particular image or component is displaying in that location. Now the next is canonical URL, which is very important. This actually resolves the duplicacy problem. If two different URLs are pointing to the same web page, you need to identify or mention that what is the source of that particular URL. And this is basically nothing, HTML tag under the head tag, which you need to write as a relationship to identify or refer the source of that particular URL, and as a result it will actually resolve your duplicate issues. Now in this tutorial I have tried to explain all the SEO issues and the resolution associated with that, and definitely if you work on that, there's a list of issues, your SEO rank will increase. I hope you like this video. If you like it, share it and subscribe. Thank you.